Well, while we're waiting for the Revolution and the PS3 and for more Xbox 360 units, we can also wait for this amazing piece of technology, which has been such a long time coming. It is the Phantom Lapboard.
Yeah. I've been saying this. I've said it on the HotSpot.
Carrie, what's the Phantom Lapboard?
The Phantom Lapboard, the Phantom was this console.
Is
this console.
Will be.
Infinium Labs, a company that no one's ever heard of, is making the console. And they talked all this nonsense about how great it was and whatever. And they had it one year at E3. And they had this big closed booth. And you had to wait this really long line. And we all got in and we were all waiting in line. We're like, okay. It's like we all want to like laugh and point. And we get in there and we see this kind of big chunky white thing. And dude, there's this really cool lapboard this guy's got. It's like at a 45-degree angle. And on top is the keyboard. And then below that, you have room to put your mouse, and so you can sit away from the computer or TV or whatever with a sort of PC and mouse combo right there in one place, and
kind of like a desk,
kind of like a baby desk.
I went lapboarding last weekend. It was pretty fun.
It's basically it's like a hinged piece of wood or plastic. The top part of the hinge holds the keyboard when you open it, and then the space underneath it is where you can put your mouse.
Yeah, and it was actually, I honestly could see everyone sort of walk in, take one sort of like half a glance at the Phantom, like, huh, and then look over at the Lapboard and be like, hey, that's a pretty good idea.
So the big news is that they're just going to put this out.
Yeah, you know what? And people have been saying, I won't say I was the first, but people have been saying for a long time that would be the great thing to do. Just forget the console and release this.
Sorry, here's my problem with this whole thing. One, this entirely smacks of, we don't have any money here, buy these so we can have money to actually make our console. Two, who wants to sit 30 feet away from their PC? Who does that? No one.
Yeah, I don't see this being useful for the PC. The thing is that, the Phantom is, effectively a PC inside its guts. At least that's the way they've always pitched it. So you could, conceivably be playing your World of Warcraft on your couch, on your big screen TV with this crazy Lapboard combination.
To me, this is giving out the syringes before you sell the heroin. It's just not really that useful. I don't see this thing doing very well.
You're not supposed to share the needles.
No.
That's accurate. Yes, I've read that on several pamphlets, but you're missing the point.
I agree with Carrie. This is the best thing that Infinium Labs could do, because the Phantom, if it ever does come out, will be instantly outdated and useless. So
and then
for them to put out something at all.
And then website will say it will never happen, and then they'll get in a lawsuit with them again.
Right.
Who that happened? Was that Hard OCP?
Yeah, it was
I think so, yeah.
Oh, well, that's an issue. That's an issue of the hotspot. How's everyone feeling about it?
Adam writes in and says, what's the deal with all these PC games supporting a 360 controller? The advantage to PC games has always been the precision aiming of a mouse. If a gamepad is supported by the PC, why can't the PS3 or 360 support mouse and keyboard controls? They have the USB ports for it. It seems like Microsoft's trying to make the 360 controller the default for everything, seen by that keyboard adapter thing that latches onto the controller. They are trying to make a 360 controller.
I don't think there's any question.
And plus, you can play other types of games on the PC than shooting games. The 360 controller works great in GTR 2. It's a great, if you don't have a wheel, it's a cheap alternative.
Or like
plays great.
Blazing Angels, not really a game you'd want to play under any circumstances, but it has good gamepad support, and that was nice.
You would want to play with a mouse and keyboard for a shooter, but there's other types of games.
Yeah, well, and also I think Microsoft is trying to make this kind of this gamepad kind of like as iconic as like the DualShock was back in the day. You can use it all the time for anything on PC and on Xbox 360 and whatnot.
Yeah, you're trying to make more PC games more appealing to people who wouldn't play them if you know all you have to do is play.
That's certainly part of it too.
I hate playing games with a keyboard and mouse. I can stand it.
I think for certain types of games it's perfect. And why you don't see mouse and keyboard support more widely on consoles is because you're sitting on a couch or on your bed. You don't have room for a mouse and a keyboard.
Phantom Lapboard.
Yeah, where is
Lapboard? Phantom Lapboard, then maybe this would all work, but you don't. So, well.